Morning, everybody. It's 27th of February. We're Signal Centre Talking Ball. Joe Neighbour, Ian Coleman and Steve O'Hare. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are we doing?
All right, not too bad, thank you.
Very wet.
Very wet. It's supposed to be
today.
snowing, guaranteed by 7 o'clock this morning, and it's raining.
Guaranteed? Is that like the guarantee we give in our trade ideas?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly the same.
You've got blue skies.
Money back guarantee.
Yep.
Oh, wow. We'll try and push it up to you then, shall we?
No.
Okay, so yesterday it was another choppy session for pretty much all asset classes. We had some trades on Bitcoin, US dollar, Japanese yen, and Euro USD. Bitcoin was stopped out. Unfortunately, it's quite a big move actually for that yesterday. So no
glory there.
Evidence of it being a safe haven.
No, that's gone now. There's no safe haven anywhere, mate.
There is no safe haven. Cash. Ian was stopped out on US dollar, Japanese yen, and I had a 3-tick loss on Euro US dollar, although that's looking pretty good now.
It's all about timing, isn't it?
Too late.
Some of the end's coming off and all.
But... Too late, Terry.
Too late. Okay, so on to today. More volatility on the open. I'm going to take a look at Euro Sterling.
You want to get in before it sort of starts to move away from you, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, it already has. The Euro pairs have gone a bit nuts this morning and pushed quite a bit higher. But looking at Euro US dollar, this is just an hourly chart. I mean, the overall trend I've got is still pretty bearish. Arguably, there is a potential bottom forming there, potential double bottom, but it's not confirmed yet. So going to stick with the dominant trend at the moment, which is lower. We've had a move higher this morning into this 78.6% Fibonacci level from these highs that we saw on the 10th of February down to the lows that we saw on the 18th. So a reasonable corrective move. I'm going to look to sell that as it potentially could be a bit of a reversal candle forming. Obviously, we've got another 12 minutes on the hourly yet to determine whether or not that will be the case, but it's looking okay as it stands. So I'm going to sell it right now at 84.57. I'm going to put a stop just there at 84.80. And I'm going to target a move all the way back to the lows.
Go on, son.
Just give it a chance. Give it a chance, eh?
Have we got figures out?
No. There's quite a lot out today, actually.
Nothing.
But you've got to be in it to win it. So if I cut it off halfway and it keeps going, then I'll be annoyed. So I just might as well go for the whole hog. So targeting 82.85, which is a 7.63R winner, if I should be so lucky.
Lovely.
Done.
Me.
Go on,
you go. Go on, me.
Only because it's on the move. Dollar CAD. The dollar's moving to the downside. The dollar index, if you look at this, these are our bespoke support levels here at 98.18 and then at 97.30. So they're just around the fibs. So I think this is now going to get aggressively sold off. Got retail sales this afternoon, blah, 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 blah. Dollar CAD is taking this quite well. If we go out to a daily chart, 261.8% fib here. There's a 13 count on the daily chart. There's a 9 count, I think, on the 4-hour chart. There's a 13 count on a hourly chart. So everything's saying that this is overbought. Oil's at a 12-month low. So I'm selling it, basically. We got in at 45 this morning, 33.45. It's now 33.30. I'm going to target this swing low because I don't think we'll get further than that today. This is the long-term target for 131.05. And then I've got to get a stop above that fib, which is 133.50, 55.
40.45.
5.2. Selling at 133.30, targeting 132, stop at 133.55.
Lovely. Come on, Steve, what you got?
Not a lot. Not a lot. I'm going to make a fool of myself today, as always. No change there then. I hear you shout. Monthly chart on oil. We're We've broken below this upward trending support line in this triangle formation. Broken below it, but it hasn't closed yet. It's got a few days to go. Looking at equities overnight, sort of thinking I had a bit of a small target, 26,500 in Dow, and that's reacted quite nicely off there. A little bit of a bounce, nothing really to shout about. But there's a possibility of a small reaction here. Again, I'm clutching at straws really. The hourly chart on oil has stalled. We've got a crossover on the MACD, so a small. And if you really squint really hard, I was thinking about this as a double bottom on the hourly and a break higher. We could see it move higher. My trade I did today is to buy a break. I think it was of 48.50, was it? In oil. Sorry. No, I'm looking to actually sell it right when it gets back here. So I'm expecting a rally to 49.50. Then the sort of like the sellers come back in. So I'm going to go for this buy it at market here with a really tight stop, 47.75. What's it trading at the moment? 47.93. That stop's a bit tight even for me. Let's do 47.63 stop. Nice stop. And looking to target a move up to 49.33. So I get a 4.67 risk reward.
Change your entry, Steve. You're at 48.12.
Oh, should be 47.93. It says 47.93 on there.
Yeah, the black
Right.
one. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. 47.93 trading as we speak. The stop is 63, so only 30 tick stop.
It says it's trading
Target.
at 48.12.
I'm going to go 5 to 1 risk reward. I'm going to be a bit greedy. Is it?
Yeah. 48.12.
It's on the watch list.
Oh,
48.11 now. It's better entry.
That's not a better entry. I'm buying.
It was 48.12 a minute ago. You got a pip.
Wrong box.
He's out of his box.
48.12. Let me do it now, will it? Bugger.
He's all over the place now. Look, he's lost his rhythm.
Right. Is that better? That look better?
Lovely.
2.8. That's rubbish. I'm gonna make it a proper target then. Gonna make it a 2. 39, 38.
Just go for 50.
That's your entry.
Oh, what's going on? Sack the juggler.
That's it. We're doing the half-hour sessions now for the morning.
Yeah, 3 to 1 risk reward.
Perfect.
Got there in the end. 49.59, 47.63 stop, 48.12. I can bring the stop in though now. Bugger. Yeah, I'm going to bring the stop in. People live for this, you know. Right, 32.
It's on the move.
I'm already in. I'm not going to change it now. 3.4. 49.21 target. 48.
49.21.
Yeah, 49.21.
Right.
47.80 stop. 48.11 I'm in at. Or 48.12.
That's all right, because it's pushing my dollar CAD lower.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
happy days. We've got there in the end. Well done,
Jesus.
Steve. Good
Sorry
luck.
about that.
That's okay.
Might be that.
Okay, so news-wise, we've opened up to a bit of a bloodbath on equities again this morning. The FTSE 100 is set to plunge amid coronavirus fears, and a number of cases outside of China continue to climb. The virus is now present in multiple European countries and also present in California. Eurozone equities were subject to high volatility during the day yesterday. There were sharp losses after the European Open, although there was a brief move into positive territory, but that faltered pretty quickly into the close in the US and in the Asian session overnight. We had ECB President Lagarde stated that fiscal measures intended to support the economy are welcomed, particularly in the current situation. There is an expectation of a shift in the Eurozone fiscal stance to provide an element of euro support. So there is a bit of a boost for that yesterday, and I think we're seeing a continuation of that today in the euro currencies. The ratings agency Moody's stated that the coronavirus is weighing on Italian growth, but it's unlikely to affect any the sovereign credit profile of the country. Markets obviously are unsettled by all of this news. There was no significant data releases yesterday. The market appears braced for the Chinese PMI data, which is due out after the close on Friday. So if you're taking any positions into the weekend, be
Make
very
sure you're
aware
short.
of that. Yeah, make sure you're short. Yeah, could be some big old gaps open on Sunday night.
God, that would be nasty, wouldn't it? I think that's the play at the moment, that short over the weekend in equities. Such high risk, but
big rewards if you get it right.
Unless they're going to come up with them, unless Trump comes up with them, it's snowing outside.
Is it?
Unless he comes up with a miraculous cure over the weekend, odds are.
Well, I saw he had some comments yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was just like, we're rated number one. We're number one for containing this. We've, that's facts. I was like, well, we just kept repeating and saying number one. It was very odd.
Yeah.
Typical Trump.
I think he hasn't worked out what comes after one.
No,
maybe that's why he says
that's not in his vocabulary, is it? To second
We've
place.
seen $3.6 trillion wiped off stocks in 6 days.
Wow, it's a big number.
It's a big number, isn't it?
Well, it's all relative, isn't it?
Yeah, the former Fed chair Yellen stated that the coronavirus could push the U.S. economy into recession. So that's the first time we've seen a big name in the States say something as severe as that.
There's lots of tweets out there with regards to it's going to push the US into an interest rate cut sooner rather than later.
It looks that talking an 80% chance of that happening now.
And it's the market's reacting as well to it now.
Indeed. So elsewhere, precious metals again struggled despite the volatility yesterday. Gold couldn't really catch a bid. What's it doing today? Is it on the move? 0.3% higher?
Yeah. What, gold?
Yeah.
Gold's
Not
hanging
really
around
going anywhere,
1645. It keeps dipping down to 1625 has been the level to buy the dip at the moment. I'm looking to do that this morning on our intraday calls, and silver sort of doesn't look quite as convincing. I'm looking to sell a little bit of a rally in there, so I presume it's going to be a little bit range bound.
Yeah, it certainly looks that way.
It's lost its relationship with the dollar, isn't it? Completely.
Yeah, it's lost its relationship with stocks, dollar, everything. So just have to sort of like treat it
on its own.
Yeah.
Okay, so that pretty much wraps up everything. The other thing I saw was about the Swiss National Bank talking about further intervention, which probably sends a few shudders down the spine of a few people that would have caught out of that a few years ago.
That was a good day. Thanks for that. I was having a really good day until then. You said that. I just got a text from Chloe. She's on the train. She's really worried because the guy next to her is wearing a mask. I said, "Don't worry about it. At least he's not a bomber."
Is it one
because they don't worry about it, do they?
No.
She said, "Thanks. I wasn't thinking about that."
Well, I am
normally
now.
are. So at least Corona's doing one good thing, distracting my daughter a little bit.
Okay. So we didn't talk about data today. We've got Eurozone business confidence at 10 o'clock. Then we've got US GDP at 1:30 today with durable goods orders and initial jobless claims. So a cluster of data. And then chucked on top of that, we've got US pending home sales at 3 o'clock. So lots out today. That'll be a reasonable indication to see whether or not coronavirus is having an effect, I guess.
Yeah.
Just go to the Swiss National Bank, Ting. Yeah. So they would be buying euros, selling Swiss, wouldn't they? Because they would want to be devaluing the Swiss franc.
Keep devaluing, yeah.
So this is quite an interesting chart. Let me just show this. This is going back to these correlation charts. Swiss. On every time frame, you've got a weekly time frame which shows a previous swing high. You've got. The chart? I was, wasn't I? No. Keeping it all to myself again. So weekly. So the weekly time frame, previous swing high on the chart, and then the daily time frame, 261.8% fib. 4 hour time frame, 361.8% fib. 1 hour time frame, 361.8% fib. So it looks top of the shop for me. I'll be looking to sell Swiss across the board as opposed to buying it now, which might
have a swap shop going on.
Buying Euro Swiss.
Might have a little.
Looks like it could be on the verge of a breakout.
Don't talk about Euro Swiss. I told you we're not allowed to talk about it on this channel. It's banned.
But there's not a lot of currencies out there that you want to buy against it, is there? Really? You don't want to buy the dollar against it, that's for sure, at the moment. So yeah, Euro Swiss. I don't even think you'd want to buy sterling against it. CAD, maybe.
Aussie dollar? Aussie
break
Swiss?
Yeah,
out there.
Aussie Swiss. That's a
Aussie
nice
Swiss.
trade.
Well, go on.
Aussie
Show us an Aussie
Swiss.
Swiss chart. There must be a trade there somewhere.
Is it nearer to
Oh, look at the turnaround there. Look at the turnaround there. But that's a bottom.
You want to
There's
see
not
a
enough room in
bottom?
the chart for it to go any lower. That must be a bottom, mate.
Yeah, just put a bigger time frame on because I think on a daily it looks mash up.
It wedge.
Oh, look out. I'm
Stick
going to go
it on the daily.
straight onto my, what was it again?
Aussie Swiss. Broken to new lows. That's horrible.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Beastie.
you haven't even got any reference for support there. Just looking for round numbers now on that.
We're good with round numbers, aren't we?
Buy it.
Yeah, that's the biggest buy ever seen.
Let's see what it's got a DMARC count. Aussie Swiss, I bet it has. Aussie Swiss. You got a daily 13. Oh, let's have a look at the week first. No, daily 13, but I think that stops. No, it stops still good. You've got 4 hour 9. You've
Inverse
got
head and shoulders on the 15-minute chart, eh?
Now we are clutching.
Yeah, and it's breaking out. That's a definite buy. Aussie Swiss. Make a note of that. 60, 63.94. Trade of the day.
Cool. Right, let's wrap it up there, guys, before we send any people to sleep.
All right.
I think it was too
Before
bad this
9:30.
morning.
That's good.
I'm back to
Good
Steve
company
O'Hare
as
instead of
always.
Joe Neighbour. That's better. All right.
Perfect.
Good.
Right, have a good one, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah, and
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.